what side? Where's the red wire at that you run? I got them in advance for $20. The only thing about if you get lighter wire, Drew, then you can stick 2 wires in. This won't fit in these. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Get the same. Work your lights. Get the gauge. Well, it's just a.
I was looking for water wire.
Look, see, here's black.
Yeah, but well, I won't need as much ground as I will.
Aww.
Well, no, I know. Yeah. All right. So.
You want me to just get
We've already run this, so.
We'll try. See what you can do.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, why?
How do you get yourself into these things?
Why?
You're going to want me to edit that out.
Where's my beer at?
It's 190. What is that? 98?
Huh? Can I take your truck? Or
Yeah,
Don't you have your own?
no, it's tore down.
it's getting wired up.
Wired up.
It'll burn up, probably.
Yeah.
Tore down, wired up.
We have fire insurance on our vehicles.
I doubt it.
Better be getting
We pay for everything else, but probably not that. Oh, we're going to start the 98. Does it have a name? Gray Ghost? No, that's the dark gray one.
No, it can't. Yeah, it can. No, it can't. Yeah, it can. There. Back.
Maybe Miller Lite will pick you up.
People say you ought not drink so much beer.
Well.
Maybe you ought not tell me what to do.
Everybody has an opinion.
It's just like
Don't say it. Don't say it. If it ain't nice, don't say it.
everybody's got one.
Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
You don't have to do a very big pack because you only need a couple of them. So, okay. Yeah, that's all what I know. Alright, bye.
He was digging the hood stack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He wants the hood stack if we get rid of the 98. That's what he told me.
I'll do a 24 barrel like Dad's compound. All they had was 14 gauge.
Drew,
Huh?
reach
Son?
down in there and get that wire.
Lost the wire?
No, I had to oh my. I had to reroute it. Because I didn't go through that rubber grommet. So I had to pull it back out.
Where's that?
Right, see it right there. Here, let me see if I can turn it.
Oh. I see it.
Get it?
Yeah.
Pull on. Okay, pull it right there.
I did. I can hear it about a mile away. I usually figure down at the end of the county road when I hear that.
Hey, Dad, we got a license plate for the front of your truck.
God bless you. Don't let your soul escape. Are you a diesel dog, guys?
Kind of looks good, but he was down there at Chester's Pen. He went in, couldn't get out. Hold it right there.
$1 million a day.
You're on it. So you got, now what do you got?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie those back together back there, and one's going to come up through. So there's only going to be one wire from the back.
Okay.
And if I could, I'd just like to tie them in the switch.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, is take one wire out and do all the tying in under the hood.
Yeah.
So it's not all underneath here.
Yeah.
So then, if we do that, so this wire here you need to pull back out then.
Okay.
And we'll pull another one in and have it out there to put all of them together.
Now will it hurt running? They only had 14 gauge, so will it hurt running 12 gauge and 14 gauge?
Hmm.
Okay.
No.
We're trying to do the whole front. Oh, I got bigger ones here. Yeah.
Okay, alright, that's what I was wondering.
Well, if I have 14 gauge back there, I'll be able to use the blue butt connector. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
I'll ground the frame.
Well, I would ground all your lights to the frame.
Yeah.
You can ground all your lights to the frame.
Well, like
And
this
then
one,
your-
can we ground here?
Well, yeah.
Or, yeah, here to the block.
Well, I would just ground them. I would just ground them right here's place. Well, that's just it. You don't have any more of this wire, do you?
With the extra hanging off back there.
We'll pull that all the way across. Here, yeah, bring that one over.
What about there?
You sure that's enough?
Yeah, that's a little more than enough.
Okay.
You guys have to.
Well, that ain't that much. Because I would think that maybe you could bring that across and we could try to make all the connections right here somewhere. Yeah, we'll hook to it and bring it up. We'll have to put a stub on it. Okay, because see, this has to come up to here.
Mm-hmm. To there or to here?
It don't matter.
Well, I can
If
get
you
that
got-
one out, so.
If you got a nut, we'll put it on here. If not, we'll have to put it on there.
Well, I got you quite a bit more.
Yeah, now is that going to be enough? I'm going to go ahead and cut this.
Yeah, that this one can go down and tie into the one side of the butt connector with that other light, and then what you cut off there will go from the butt connector down, like down here, to the thing, and you'll have enough.
Yeah, but we got to bring the one from the back's got to come in there too. You know, I was going to thought maybe we could tie it all together up here where you could reach it.
Tie it all together
Yeah,
there.
where you could reach it. Give me the cutters. Let's cut this.
We got enough.
I'm just trying to use, in which Drew, if we have to, we'll run 14 gauge over to that light. But I'd like to run 12 down
In
to
the
the
front,
switch,
yeah.
because it's going to be having all the power to it.
flip it around. And this is.
Spray foam.
I mean, we got all kinds of services. Redneck lighting, redneck body. Redneck customs. That's what we need to call it. Well, found a new business. Redneck.
Gosh, darn it. Drew, how do you get this thing in?
What? That rubber mallet thing?
The grommet.
It don't go in. See how I cut the hole?
Yeah.
I ruined it. Now it no works.
Yeah, it does.
Huh? Alright, hold it. Alright, other one.
For fuel neck. I think.
Whatever way it won't be.
Because you really shouldn't see this because it's not very good. You have to hunt down a little snapper.
Right there. Did you just drop it? You
No.
still got it.
I still got it. I'm tangled up here. I can't get it. Well, I wish this one was over top of that little black line right there. But that's okay, I guess.
It'll be alright. That just goes in the cab for the edge.
Okay, so this one, that's your ground. There's your power. These three need to go together, right? No. Where's my other one? Yes.
Yes, just those three.
This is the back. Okay. Yep.
That's
This
battery.
is the back. This is the other side, and this is the one going
Switch.
into the switch. Okay, so we can do that. That won't be. Shouldn't be a problem.
So we just need to wire nut those together.
No, I'm going to use one of them big shrink wraps.
And what goes on the other end then?
Nothing. This goes to the here. This goes to here.
I wouldn't touch them together.
Why? I ain't got nothing yet.
Not yet. You
We
got
need
those
to
two.
connect
I
that.
can connect that one.
We need to do a ground,
To the
which
battery.
we can ground to the battery or screw it right to the fender.
Oh wait a minute, yeah, we can do that.
And same, what do you got? Where's this one at? Where's this?
Down there wherever the switch is. Have you connected this light yet?
No, where's it at? Oh no, that's where we're missing another one. Where's it at?
Right here.
Oh,
Right there. You got that short piece laying down there.
I know, but where are you gonna ground that one at?
I can ground that one over here somewhere.
We just have to extend it up and put it right into there. Okay, alright. Well, we'll have 4 wires then we need to connect.
That'd be good. I think you can still get in the big one.
Well, we'll use a small wire on this one. That way we have one big, one small, and a big and small on the other
And
end.
you'll be able to, we'd be able to put them in that blue one?
What blue one?
I was saying, that's what I was thinking, is like,
That's all the wire we got.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's going to be a little bit difficult to work. How big's the hole you got?
In the fender?
Yeah.
Big as the wire. It's all the bigger.
That's all the bigger you put it.
As big as that, the black?
Okay. Well. Okay. Right, so I can use these right here. Two of these, I'll put one a small wire. Okay, yeah, that ought to do. That'll work. Then I need a piece of black. Yeah, these aren't real good. So
Oh, you get a small one.
yeah, you go clear to the end. And then what I do is I try to.
Ooh,
Well, don't try to drop my tool, but
could be worse. That's
then
minor.
I see I go in between.
That's
Drew.
minor.
Try to.
Where the tooth is.
Yeah. And crimp it down more. And what you can do is strip a little. Well, you've got to take
Like
and fold it over, but you won't need. But you won't need to on that. I mean, you could.
Where's this crap on?
Yeah. Alright, so where was I at? Big and a small. Them go together. Alright. Hey,
To the ground. We just going right here? Ben?
I would just go right to there. Hope that works. We use, because this is a screw we'll use right here. The old miscellaneous bag of screws can work for somebody. You could, that's stuff that you could use. All we can hope for is they work.
Yeah.
Now, did you fold that one there? Or?
You already folded it.
Okay. These here you want to take.
Amp fuse.
We didn't put no fuse in it. You want to put an inline fuse in them? Owen's got that one. We can slap one in there somewhere.
It'll take less stress off the.
If something shorts out, it'll pop it. Other than melting
You got an inline fuse?
Yeah. You got them
Oh,
ones.
there's one right there in that. Well, no, we're not using any wires off that.
No, that did have an inline in it.
Yeah, it did, but you saw how bad the switch was.
Well, yeah, but. Yeah, but.
No picture.
Well, yeah. Oh, we're gonna need that.
Huh?
How would you find anything in there?
Well, yeah, but we need one.
Need an inline?
Inline.
And you always wonder why we don't eat supper earlier. Well, you know.
I think it's called time management.
I thought them were shrink wrap, but
Have you heard of time management?
it's time management. Oh,
It's a life skill.
where's that go?
I don't know.
Not there.
What is it?
Where does that go? Not. Well, that's better, but can't we have something with a little bit longer?
That one end was
Already cut?
Yeah.
Because well, you had more than one in there, Owen. Remember, there was like 3 on that. Here, let me see
There
it.
was only one.
Here, let me see it.
Unless it's still on the truck.
No.
Remember?
Let's see. Where do we start digging at?
Well, that's the cab one. So yeah, it's still on the truck.
Oh, go cut it off.
No, I didn't. I thought I took it off.
I seen one in here.
Well, I took one out of here. Maybe that's the one you seen.
You took one out.
That way.
Well, an inline fuse is a good plan.
Yeah.
Well, it probably is.
It's a better plan.
Because, you know our luck.
Yeah,
Something
I
will
do.
burn out.
I know all
Something
about
will-
our luck.
Truck catch fire.
Yeah, it'll burn down.
No oil.
Get good fire insurance.
Probably
None
don't have any.
whatsoever.
Yeah. We do truck projects on Sunday. We do truck projects in the
Not
dark.
worth it.
Yeah. Cut our side cuts. Cut this bell off this thing.
Time management.
What's that?
Time management.
Who knows what that is? Do you not do this at home, kids? Take it to a shop.
Mr.
Redneck.
DIY never takes anything to a shop.
Take it to the Redneck Customs. All your customization needs.
Are you different? Hey, you don't learn if you don't do.
That's right.
We kind of take learning by doing to an extreme, though. I'm trying to think of, like, we need to make a rhyme. You know, like Dr. Seuss did. I eat green eggs and ham in a box with a fox wearing socks.
On the rock.
We need to, I don't think so. We need to do, like, we work on trucks.
Like
The, like,
in the dark.
We work on trucks in the dark beside a park.
I don't know, but the old butane torch I think is about out of butane.
Good, we can finally throw it away.
No.
You refill it.
You refill it. This old slap on.
You never throw away a slap on.
Well, no, because you'll go broke if you do.
Yeah, you have a down payment on that.
Now.
Now, is that fuse any good?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's hope after you've done all this.
Oh, we can always find another one. Take one out of Dad's truck or something.
No.
All right, Rue, you got any? Give me a half-inch wrench.
That rhymes. Half-inch wrench.
What?
Inch, wrench, rhymes.
Inch, wrench, dent wrench. Ooh, don't do that, because I've seen sparks. Sparkulators. Probably need to turn the switch off. I don't know.
Correct. No way you can blow something up when you're hooking it live. Remember, always have a good ground before you hook your line.
All right. There goes nothing. Keep my fingers back.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn my
Why
flanges.
don't you touch it first, see if it come on?
I don't want to burn my flanges. Why don't you look under you? Why don't you look under you? Turn it off. Is it still on? That'd be a bad deal. Just pull the fuse when you want to shut them off.
When we say we wire direct, we wire direct.
All right. Let's look at these wheel lighters. Gee, Kristen, we can work on it now in the dark. With the lights on. Hold on. Let me get the torch. Here, Greg. Where are you going?
Right here, we get the.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's say pull up where you want it up front.
The headlights. Right.
Yeah, that'll be.
Just be have to be triple connectors like this.
I'm gonna put rock lights on the old silver dog.